Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are gonna go through Primordial Chaos, Silas's card. I cannot wait for this. I am so excited. I'm going crazy for it. So let's do it. Let's walk towards it. This future you have been dreaming of. Our future. Let's just go ahead. Indulgence scheme. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it. Allure Galaxy Cosmic Empire.
Galactic light shines bright. All stars gleam in harmony. As witnesses, they shall celebrate the official engagement between the Empress of the Cosmic Empire and Sylus, the sovereign of the Chaosy Galaxy.
Get married! As I fasten the last button on my gown, ceremonial space fighters complete their first lap outside the palace. I look down, a crimson ring lies quietly in its jewelry box. It's an essential element for this political marriage alliance. Put it on! Put it on, MC! Put the ring on! Wait. Ah!
Did you choose a color that matches me?
Sorry. The lightweight gown was deliberately chosen. I lift my skirt and hurry toward Silas. Standing before the doors of the main hall, he waits with his arms crossed.
Did you choose a color that matches me?
I did. I did. You should feel honored. As if acknowledging my words, Silas bows and extends his hand. It's a gesture of invitation.
It's time to receive our blessings.
Take his hand. Remember, this is just a deal between us. Don't cross the line. Oh, please, Silas, cross it. Cross it! After my palm slides onto his, he tightly grips it. An irresistible force pulls me toward him, and I stumble before he uses his other hand to support my back.
This distance is expected of two people in a stable, harmonious relationship. Your Majesty. If you want people to notice something's not right, well, you're free to push my hand away.
I would never. He moves his hand slowly, provocatively, before it finally settles on my waist. Silas pulls me into his embrace. Reflected in the mirror, we are so close that we are seemingly one entity. You're
already regretting it.
I would never regret it, Silas. Oh, please. Please, I want to get isekai'd right now into this game.
This marriage of convenience is just a deal between us. Until we walk through that door, you still have a chance to back out.
I don't want to back out. I do not.
Do you still want to do it?
Yes, I do. I want to do it. Back out of the engagement, what I chose is not for others to judge. Yeah. Listen to what I have to say. I am the Empress of... I didn't. I am the Empress of a galactic empire. What I choose to do is not for others to interfere with. To counter Silas's provocation, I firmly peel his fingers open and interlace my fingers with his. Let me... Anyways, yeah. What? Yeah, sorry. I was just sorting my mic. As for you, it's too late to back out. It's too late to back out if you're going to have any regrets.
I would never possess a hint of remorse when the benefits of our marriage alliance are involved.
A tickling sensation runs between my fingers as Sylus adjusts the ring I am wearing. He ensures the crimson gemstone embedded on it is facing upward. It's the symbol of the power behind him and what I demanded from him. And on his ring finger, the ring representing me, the Empress of the Cosmic Empire, shines just as brilliantly at this moment. Oh my god, this is really... It's actually really cool. They are wearing matching rings. This is really nice. Yeah, this is also what he demanded from me. The palace gates open before us. Arm in arm, Silas and I enter the aerial garden beneath the boundless universe. Conversation abruptly ceases. The nobles and ministers in their luxurious attire sit down their glasses and bow to us with the utmost reverence. The luncheon officially begins. As I gesture for everyone to forego the formalities, Silas moves even closer. His words, mixed with amusement, wash over my ear.
Your Majesty, I'm no longer an outsider.
Oh my god.
I am your fiancé.
Oh! I'm gonna save this. Yeah, I'm just saving this. I lean against his shoulder and direct his attention to the unmanned camera flying toward us. This is really cool. In the cosmic year 649, Sylus, Chaos's sovereign, and I hold a grand ceremony to announce our engagement to the universe. But only we know that our union is nothing more than a deception, a deal, a mutual exploitation. Seriously? Anyway, it all started 14 days ago, on the third day of my coronation ceremony. Days ago. The third day of my coronation ceremony is known as Day of Fealty. On this day, the nobles of the Empire, the overlords governing planets, and even the sovereigns of galaxies who are vassals of the Empire must present the most precious gifts to the new monarch to prove their loyalty. Only on this day does the Empress Mothership allow those who pledge their loyalty to board. It permits people to be within 10 inches of the Empress so that they can present rare treasures she might already possess and recite words of praise she has long grown tired of hearing. There is no other reason. Rulers throughout the ages know that the purpose of Day of Fealty has never been about those gifts. The lady on the far right, the previous emperor relegated her to managing the royal library, but her abilities exceed that role. Okay. I still need a personal secretary. She's the best candidate. Sitting on the throne, I gaze at the countless private spacecrafts before me. They are as numerous as the stars. The one in the center, I remember him being the previous emperor's close friend. He's the wealthiest overlord in the empire. Who knows how much of the empire's tax revenue has gone into his pockets. Also, before the previous emperor was beheaded, wow, I received intel about his preparations to defect to a hostile galaxy, the Glory Federation. How should I deal with them? The Empire has prospered for hundreds of years, but to me, it's a massive ship with rotting absolute hearts. One can find many parasites like him throughout the empire. For the sake of my sovereignty, these people cannot stay here. But I know that in everyone's eyes, I am still young and inexperienced. Rash actions will only backfire on me. I must think of a strategy before making my move. Regardless of the reason, my position must never be undermined. The whispers interrupt my thoughts. Among the stars, a streak of unmistakable crimson appears. Red. It's from Kiyoshi? Sylus! I rise from the throne. Following my movements, the Imperial soldiers guarding the deck quickly close in around me. Overhead, the red spacecraft grazes past numerous loyalist vessels and forces them to move out of the way. All units on standby. Only move when I issue out the command. For hundreds of years, only two entities have been powerful enough to compete for the position and power to rule the cosmos: the Cosmic Empire and the Glory Federation. But in the past century, an emerging power, Kiyoshi, has made its mark in the universe. The Kiyoshi Galaxy is located at the edge of the cosmos. It's covered in abnormal magnetic fields and surrounded by massive amounts of planetary debris. The Empire has staged multiple attacks to conquer it in the past, but it has always returned defeated. The reasons, aside from its easily defended terrain, include a unique resource controlled exclusively by Kiyoshi's inhabitants: Erythrostone. Erythrostone? I hope I read that correctly. Erythrostone. It's a mineral with a reddish hue. When embedded in a cold weapon, it makes them invincible. Oh, for firearms. Erythrostone multiplies their strength and makes them nearly unstoppable. Even the Cosmic Empire, with its strong military, has to be cautious when dealing with them. As Chaos's sovereign, Sylus intervened in wars between galaxies and profited from all involved parties by acting as weapons supplier. As a weapons supplier, yeah, okay. This has allowed Chaosi to grow rapidly. In just 100 years, Chaosi ranks third after the Empire and the Glory Federation. It's another force that strikes fear across galaxies. Chaosi will never pledge loyalty to me. To show up uninvited, what does Silas want? My mind races as I consider countermeasures. Meanwhile, the red vessel is already docking. The Empire's blades and guns are in position. They are aimed at the vessel's hatch and the person who's about to emerge.
This is quite the welcome.
One step, two, composed, he walks away from the vessel and acts as if the weapons aimed at him do not exist. Typical Silas. Just like that, he's standing before me.
I'm here to see you, Your Majesty.
I would be honored. He doesn't bow to me. Instead, he opens an exquisite jewelry box to display an eraser stone ring. Oh, he will just, like, up and propose? Tell me why you're here.
For our proposed marriage, of course.
I accept. We do not need to, like, prolong this. I accept. Please put the ring on. Put it. Here's my finger. Just put it. His words send shockwaves of disbelief that ripple into the crowd. I narrow my eyes and study him. What Silas said is true. The engagement between us has existed for as long as I can remember. Even though I know it's a means to keep Kiyoshi in check, I found myself paying attention to Silas as a person over the years. I knew I knew we would meet someday, but I did not expect him to barge in like this and bring up our marriage alliance. Rumors claimed Sylus was hideous, monstrous, and terrifying to look at. I used to think that if I really had to go through with the marriage, I would just kill him. Yeah, he's hideous, alright. Look how hideous he is. Okay, fine, MC, just leave him to me. That's fine. I would take this hideous man to be my husband. Oh my god. I see not every rumor is true. Silas is more intriguing than I imagined. Yeah, dude, he's the most intriguing dude ever. The unexpected visitor has brought day of fealty to a complete halt. I scan the crowd of bewildered faces. Everyone is waiting for me to make my position known. Accompany me to a more private place. We need to have a proper discussion about this marriage. I emphasize the word private. Silas raises an eyebrow and flashes an amused smile.
Lead the way.
Okay, let's go somewhere private. Yeah, with just one expression and a sentence, I am certain he's not here for our marriage. Then why is he here? My footsteps echo against the marble floor of the palace corridor. Silas follows behind me. Sometimes he's close and other times he's distant. It's as if he's playing a game that's designed to test my patience. At the end of the corridor is the study used for receiving envoys from other galaxies. I open the door and lead Silas inside. Let's cut to the chase. Our engagement has existed since childhood. If you actually wanted me to honor it, you wouldn't have visited me now.
I thought an empress would have more sophisticated negotiation skills. But I don't mind. I like people who are direct. I'm visiting you because I'd like to maximize the benefits of this deal.
Okay, let's hear it. He strolls over to the holographic cosmic map that's being projected in the center of the study. He moves his fingers to push the Empire toward me.
Is the Empire's throne still comfortable? I'm afraid the former Emperor left you a rather large mess to deal with. For example, there are certain people who oppose you. They're powerful, yet impossible to remove.
Countless ministers. Faces flash through my mind. I mask the I mask the disgust and suspicion in my heart with a polite smile.
What if I told you that Chaosy is willing to help you deal with these obstacles?
I'm listening. With a flick of his finger, Silas sends the projected chaosy galaxy toward me. Its after images trail behind it as it settles next to the cosmic empire.
Marriage is the simplest, least suspicious way to unite two powers. Assuming we use it as our pretext, Chaosy shall become your deadliest weapon, one unbound by imperial constraints. For matters involving eliminating people, you don't need to consider the voices that restrain you, or worry about whether acting too hastily will lead to a rebellion.
This sounds really... It's a good deal, yeah. I have a few people in mind that I would like to eliminate. At some point, Silas moved closer to whisper dangerous, tempting words in my ear. Is a fiend trying to tempt me? The plays in taverns always involved a study where a human makes a deal with a fiend, and the price is one's soul. However, I suspect my soul is less attractive compared to the benefits you can gain from me. Silas smiles and places the jewelry box containing the ring in my hand.
Chaosy's former sovereign stepped down years ago. Yet he still covets the power that comes with this position. He made all sorts of friends and continues to be pesky. One of them has unknown origins and serves as his biggest supporter. I want you to use your status as Empress to find out who that person is.
So I am not the only one making a deal with fiends today. While weighing the pros and cons, my attention is drawn to the flickering red light in the jewelry box again. Just put it on. Put the ring on. Finding out someone's identity isn't difficult. More importantly, I might be able to gain access to some erythro stones. With them in my possession, no galaxy can rival the Cosmic Empire. Alright, deal. You have a deal, Sylus. Wife me up now. Our negotiations come to an end. Sylus's smile widens as he takes my hand and gently kisses the back of it. Oh, what a gentleman.
Good. I expected as much. You and I are kindred spirits.
Oh!
Nothing is more pleasant than reaching an understanding with someone with the same mindset.
We are kindred spirits in every freaking universe, Sylus. I smile, which serves as an agreement with his words. I have a feeling that the cosmic landscape is going to become more interesting from now on. The ceremonial space fighters, their contrails in the Empire colors, have completed their 13 passes. There is just one last step.
You may kiss your fiancé, Your Majesty.
Oh, this is so cute. Why isn't this animated? Okay. Amid the cheers of the crowd, I smile and step towards Sylus. I wrap my arms around his neck. Is there anything else you would like to tell me? Sylus leans in, his breath drawing near. The tip of his nose almost touches mine.
Have someone search for the wealthy overlord's body in the war zone near the Empire's outskirts tomorrow.
Body. Okay.
You can publicly declare this as an accidental death from straying too far into a battlefield, or reveal a crime to justify his execution. It's up to you.
That was really quick. Also, why does that sound so hot when they are talking about a poor man that has been executed? Oh my god. Wonderful. Oh my god. This deal, in the name of a marriage alliance, is proving to be as valuable as I expected. But will Sylus be someone I can safely deal with? He said we are kindred spirits, so I suspect the safety won't last very long. The most effective way to deal with him is to use him. Then once I kill him, I can seize the opportunity to annex KOC and make it mine. Oh my god, MC, you are... Man, you are unstoppable. She is different in these cards. Oh my god. She's brutal. She really is brutal. Oh my god. Okay. The previous rulers of the Cosmic Empire have failed to achieve this. And this achievement is enough to ensure no one will dare to challenge me again.
I've shown my sincerity. Now it's your turn. Come to Chaosy with me tomorrow. This marriage alliance needs a more convincing performance.
Of course. Yes, kiss him. Yes, yes. And after finishing my last words with a smile, I kiss Sylus. The wine from the banquet is sharp and potent. The spine-tingling flavor seeps into my mouth as Sylus kisses me back. However, even though I have made a deal with a fiend, I can only feel how wonderful it is at this moment. You have seen nothing, MC. Just wait for it. Perhaps it's because of the power that's easily within reach. Or maybe it's because Silas's kisses are truly intoxicating. It is because Silas's kisses are intoxicating. Trust me. You're gonna say it. You're gonna say it. Just wait for it. Unlike the Empire's method of selecting monarchs, Chaosi values raw strength. Defeat the current sovereign and you can take their place. For the past several centuries, Chaosi's previous ruler, Rogray was invincible until Sylus defeated him. If he's that powerful, did he approach me just because Rogray is colluding with other galaxies? One must always be on guard. I have entertained thoughts of killing Sylus, and it's likely he's been doing the same.
Your Majesty? Your Majesty.
Yes, what do you want? The secretary's voice over the comms brings me back to my senses. She has already finished reporting the matters discussed in today's court. Do as you suggested, and keep a close watch on the situation in the palace for me while I'm away. Especially the former emperor's younger brother. Zenlai, he's been scheming lately.
Yes, Your Majesty. I shall keep a close eye on Lord Zenlai.
Zenlai, oh, I read that correctly. That's good. After the call ends, I lean against the spaceship's porthole. Using its reflection, I observe Sylus, who's at the dining table, before I start thinking again.
I suggest you find a place to sit down.
What? He unhurriedly stabs his fork into the last piece of salmon. It's an Earth dish recreated by the spaceship's chef. Oh, it's an Earth! So Earth actually exists in this universe. It's good to know.
I warned you.
Oh, I think we're gonna have some
Now
turbulence or
entering
something.
The Chaosi Galaxy. Autopilot has been disengaged. Switching to manual control mode.
Turbulence alert! As soon as those words leave the speaker, the spaceship suddenly lurches violently. All visible equipment malfunctions because of a magnetic field. Oh, of magnetic field interference. Lights flicker erratically. A second wave of turbulence hits. As the world spins, I reach out towards Sylus in the split second before I expect him to let me fall, but he catches me. His arm is firmly around my waist.
You have good reflexes.
Sylus' face looms close. I can almost make out the fine hairs on his face and the shadows cast by his eyelashes under the light. Why are you being kind all of a sudden?
If I hadn't helped you, the Empire would probably be preparing their next monarch's coronation ceremony right now. Besides, it's normal for spouses to lend each other a helping hand.
We haven't officially gotten... I think she wanted to say we haven't officially gotten married. Before I can continue, Sylus grabs a helmet and places it on my head without saying another word.
We're here. Say whatever you want to say after you put on the helmet.
With a snap, he flips down the helmet's visor, and my vision is... where? Is immediately tinted with a dark gray filter as environmental data appears. A moment passes before my vision clears. Sylus has also put on a helmet. The hatch opens, and he smiles as he turns to look at me.
Welcome to Chaosi, Your Majesty.
Thank you. My first impression of Chaosi is that it's hot. Scorching heat that seems ready to burn everything blazes across the planet's surface. I belatedly realize the source of it. I look up, and the distorted planet explodes overhead. Countless fragments come crashing down like snowflakes with a thunderous roar. The ground shakes. I can't hear anything until my ears finally stop ringing. I open my eyes.
Do you feel better?
What happened? I look past Sylus, who seems unfazed. Among the nearby planetary debris are several crimson crystals. Those are erythrostones?
They also make up the planet's core.
Heatwave like mist drifts out from the erythrostones. Wherever it passes, vegetation withers instantly, the roots showing signs of corrosion?
Planets collide above Chaosy, and their destruction spews out cores containing immense energy. Coexisting with them is the price you pay for survival.
Okay. I tighten my helmet and watch as several heavily bundled Kyosi inhabitants emerge from an unknown place. They pick up the eraser stones. I see their faces through my visor. They bear wounds from corrosion, and none of them has really healed.
Your Majesty, do you still think the Empire can handle resources such as erythrostones?
The Empire has the Sky Curtain. It can block out disasters like this and selectively show the people.
A beautiful, peaceful, serene side of the cosmos. And it lets them appreciate life's beauty while looking at virtual scenery.
Silas smiles, and a hint of mockery flashes through his eyes. I have seen that expression before. It was when he looked at the beautiful scenery projected by the sky curtain from the palace balcony.
It numbs people's perception of chaos. No one would do such a thing here. Chaos is the universe's endpoint, its destination. And the first rule of survival here is to be in charge of chaos. Aren't you the same way?
Me?
Didn't you wager everything with this marriage so you could be in charge of the Empire's chaos?
Numerous thoughts flood my mind, and faces harboring ulterior motives flash before my eyes. Interesting. They are the source of chaos. Yet, they are also literally the stepping stones that will secure my reign. Yes, you and I are definitely kindred spirits. Salas's attendant has been waiting for quite some time. The royal guard remains on standby. I only brought two people as personal escorts. We follow Silas and his attendant toward the floating platform that leads to Kiyoshi. The floating platform descends into an abyssal darkness. It travels an unknown distance. Then a glimmer of light appears. The capital is underground.
When the erythrostone showers pass, it will rise to the surface and operate like a normal city-state.
Really, this is actually really cool. The underground capital is seemingly encased in an endless night. The lights never go out, and people's shadows are accompanied by bustling sounds. The center of the city is our destination. That's where Silas's residence is. At the highest point of the residence, a dragon-shaped eraser stone is embedded. Oh, it's what Silas chose as his emblem. So even here, he has like some attachment to dragons. Of course. Like a sun or a heart, it's impossible to ignore. It compels people to look up.
My lord, the welcoming banquet for the Empress has been arranged. Lord Rogray and his relatives have also arrived.
Thinking about how I am about to meet the former sovereign who competed with Silas for power, according to rumors, I place my hand in Silas's. His chuckle. Why are you laughing? You're not pretending anymore?
I'm pretending.
He sounds. Anyways, he grips my hand, and the colossus lifted by weapons brush against my palm. Anyways. Yes, Sylus and I fell in love at first sight.
I'm not smitten with her appearance. I adore her for her way of thinking.
I love the way he said that. I love it. I did fall in love with Sylus. Yeah, like at the very first sight. I am not smitten with his appearance either. I like his... Okay, MC, say it, because I have weird thoughts in my head. I pause, unable to come up with the right words. Saying this, Sylus leans in, an amused expression is on his face.
What do you like about me?
Everything!
I'm very curious.
I like everything. I am also saving this line because he is so freaking hot and he says it in a crazy way. I am also curious, MC. This banquet being held on the pretense of welcoming me is actually a confrontation between Kiyossi's old and new leaders. Sylus and I sit in the seats of honor. We face a group of Rugray's relatives, potential enemies. We were discussing something that interests everyone in casual conversation. Love. Prying eyes scrutinize my relationship with Sylus. His physique, his reputation, his wit. Oh my god. You guys do not want me to answer this. I'm gonna answer honestly. Okay, I am going to answer as me. Okay? I'm gonna do it. I wanted to do like his wit for the sake of the recording, but honestly, his physique. The shallow, straightforward answer causes the conversation and laughter to pause for a few seconds before they fill the mentions holes again. I'm sorry, MC, I had to say it. At least he laughed.
Your Majesty is talented in finding sources of entertainment.
Her taste is refined as well.
Of course. I mean, I like you. It is refined. Ha! Using this as an opportunity to toot his own horn. This is so much fun. Of course, I'm gonna try all the different options later. As the banquet draws to a close, and the
Your Majesty, Chaosi's Erythrostone shower will be over soon. When it does, the city shall rise to the surface.
But before that, I wanted to... as the banquet draws to a close, the elderly man sitting beside Sylus slowly stands up. He raises his glass to me before tilting his head back to drink. And that's Rogray, and that's what he said. Okay.
Our sovereign will be busy with his affairs, but I can show you what Chaosi has to offer.
I'm not going with you anywhere, dude. I don't know you. A kind gaze with a glaring sharpness beneath the surface. Gentle words laced with implications. I am too familiar with this. Yeah, I'm not falling for this. He's trying to win me over. Yeah, you're not gonna, dude. I'm always gonna choose Sylus. Nearby, Sylus, who has remained composed throughout the banquet, finally leans forward. Wearing an enigmatic smile, he refills Rogray's empty glass.
Maybe I wouldn't be so busy if you had retired earlier.
At some point, the banquet had grown quiet. Only Sylus's and Rogray's voices echo through the vast mansion. Oh my god, the tension is crazy. As the wine glass is presented to Rogray, the corners of his mouth slightly tremble despite his smile. His gaze is still fixed on me. I know everyone is watching me. They are focused on my choice. Sylus included. I swear, Sylus, if they give me the choice, I will choose you. Just I'm not sure. But his gaze reveals no particular position. There's only pure curiosity. I think Sylus would be a competent guide for showing me Chaos's sights and sounds. MC, you are right. Stand by your man. Stand by your man, always and forever. Happy now?
Of course.
We earned a chuckle. A faint rumbling echoes in the distance. Another planet has most likely broken up and crashed to the ground. Sorry, Rogray. Tough luck, man. Rogray smiles and drains his glass. The stagnant air finally moves again, but the atmosphere has already turned unusually cold.
A harmonious marriage is also something worth celebrating. However, Chaos is dangerous. Even if you're only here temporarily, I hope you'll choose your position wisely.
Okay, you're not gonna scare me. I trust Sylus with everything. The open conflicts and underhanded scheming in Kiyoshi are far from over. In just a few short days, I received numerous invitations under various pretexts. I have my attendants go to these events in my place. Behind the scenes, I ask them to record Kiyoshi's terrain, the locations of important buildings, and the cycle of Earthstone showers. I also secretly bribed some locals to monitor Silas's movements for me. Oh, MC, you are crazy. I haven't forgotten why I'm here. Even though Sylus and I are ostensible allies, he remains my greatest obstacle if I want to conquer Kiyoshi. I thought these few days in Kiyoshi would pass by peacefully. Unexpectedly, Brookray turned out to be more audacious and reckless than I had anticipated. On the night the Erythrostone showers ended, the city rose to the surface. I jokingly asked Sylus to fulfill his duties as a guide and actually had him take me sightseeing. An assassination plot that had been silently brewing in the darkness soon catches up to us. Oh my god, that quick?
Be careful.
Once I hear the commotion, jet black arrows fly from the trees behind us. They whistle as they cut through the air. Sylus reacts more quickly. Before the arrow can take us both out, he pulls me into his arms and dodges to the side.
Unfortunate. We won't be able to enjoy the night. Can you fight?
Of course. I am often a target of assassinations, so I can deal with a few murderers. How many are present?
In their previous attempts, they never sent more than 30 people. But since the Empress has graced us with her presence, there will probably be around 50.
Dear Lord, 50!
Let's make this quick.
Okay, the personal guards get into position with well-trained precision. Their captain throws a rifle to me. Sylus! Sylus ducks his head. Oh. The attacking assassins surge like waves, one after another. They quickly drown out the sound of their comrades' death in their mechanical assaults. Their Erythrostone weapons flicker with an ominous glow. Each swing carries a deadly killing intent. Since they are attacking me and Sylus, I am almost certain that these are Brookbay's people, but if I die here, the situation will be more advantageous for Sylus. Why would he save me? Yeah, right? So please reconsider what you're thinking about Sylus, because he's trying to save us. Oh my god, are you okay? There's no time to overthink. I pulled the trigger again and hit the assassin attempting to ambush Sylus. Under the starlit night, the assassin's blood flows through Kiyosa's dry riverbeds. My shoes on Silas's face are stained. We won, right? Yeah, we won. Okay. I don't know how much time has passed, but the long battle is finally over. The victors have been decided. Okay. Bodies lie scattered before me. Breathing heavily, I lean against a tree. In the darkness, Silas pulls a blade from the ground and slowly walks toward me. My temple throbs. I conceal myself further and grip my dagger in self-defense. What's going on? What's happening?
All the assassins are dead. Why are you hiding?
His voice appears right next to my ear. I tense up. Only after a moment passes do we manage to put on a composed expression. And you? Holding an assassin's weapon. What are you planning to do? Oh, she's scared of him. He's not gonna hurt us. He turns to reveal a blade fragment that's sticking out of his back. Blood continues to seep from the wound. Oh.
I want you to help me get it out.
I instruct the attendant to fetch medicine from the starship. Then I help Silas lean against a tree and sit down beside him. The hem of my dress, torn during battle, is in the way. I rip it off and use it to wipe blood stains from my hands and Silas's. Ah, this is a really cute move.
This blade might have erythra stones, but this is the standard design commonly used by the Empire's craftsmen. Do you have any leads on Rogue Ray's associates?
I freeze. Recalling my original deal with Sylus, I was supposed to investigate and uncover Rogue Ray's hidden allies. At this moment, a name comes to mind. Zenlai. Zenlai, that was his name. He's the previous Emperor's younger brother. He should have been the next monarch because of his bloodline, but the Empire abolished the hereditary system long ago.
Oh. So he resents you for taking his position and wants you dead.
Yes.
And he just so happened to meet the former sovereign of Chaosy, who wants me dead. They're a perfect match.
Yeah, just like us. It was mentioned in my secretary's recent messages that Zenlai has gone missing since I left. Before disappearing, he contacted multiple weapons dealers within the Empire. The fragments of information coalesce to reveal the conspiracy's true shape. I don't know that word, I'm sorry. As I recall my experiences up to this point, I belatedly realized something. You already knew Rogue Ray was colluding with the Empire. Is that why you sought me out? You used me as bait, Silas.
I used myself as bait, too.
Technically, yes.
Besides, no one is better than you in terms of determining which Imperial citizen wants to take the throne. Working with you makes investigating easier.
I put on a stern expression and silently tear open the bandages in my hands. I am practically embracing Silas from behind as I rub his wounds. After thinking it over, I forcefully wrap the remaining bandages around Silas's wrist and tie a tight knot around his wrist.
You're being childish.
I glare at him before leaning back against the tree. My gaze sweeps over the cracked earth beneath my feet. Then I gaze at Kiyoshi's sky. The city-state that has risen to the surface is a speck on the horizon. Without that pervasive red mist, its bright light is as striking as stars. In the night sky, crimson nebulae slowly churn and flicker with a faint electrical light. They pulsate like a silent heartbeat. Do you often deal with assassination attempts?
Anytime, anywhere, daytime and nighttime. It's very annoying.
Oh my god. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say this. You said it in a really cute way.
But enjoying the scenery after? This is a first.
In the Empire, the scenery is pre-designed by engineers using the weather system. I have never seen anything that's like this natural wild scenery before. It's precious. This is the same feeling that Kiyoshi gave me, and I turn to look at Sylus. He pulls me against his shoulder as if he anticipated it.
Chaosy didn't have scenery like this in the past. This is a monster-like galaxy. It pulls in any planets that come close and devours them.
Oh.
Chaosy's primary and secondary stars are also locked in the same struggle. They pull and tear each other apart.
Just like Sylus and MC.
This nebula is the remnant of their struggle.
Are you saying?
Chaosy will march towards its own destruction. Maybe in a few hundred years. Maybe tomorrow.
His chest gently rises and falls with each breath. Yet, Sylus speaks of his homeland's destruction with an unsettling nonchalance. That's really sad. It's like how he offers no explanation for those intimate movements. Everything is treated as natural. I suddenly understand why he's trying so hard to control chaos. You would rather be destroyed on your own terms than wait for an ending. There is a soft rustling beside me as Sylus takes my hand. He guides me toward the nebula. Slowly, carefully, he guides my fingers to trace the scenery before us. It's as if he's sketching an invisible future.
It's like a dragon.
Sylus raises his chin toward the sky.
Its shape is like a dragon. Have you heard of them before?
Your emblem in Kiyoshi is a dragon. They're mythical creatures, yes? The Empire's library has several novels with stories about them. In those tales, dragons devour cities, burn wastelands, consume people's souls. Sylus suddenly laughs as if he thought of something.
Most people endure the status quo while secretly hoping for a new established order to arrive. But that is built on the destruction of the old world. So people create dragons to overturn the current world for them.
Oh,
All the dreams they don't dare to realize are realized by it.
he tightens his grip on my hand, and his gaze reminds me of a dragon's eyes you would read about. I am unable to look away.
I know you want to kill me.
Huh?
I want to kill you too.
What?
For the future and established order you desire. Using any means necessary is fair.
You really want to kill me? Really? You want to conquer the cosmic empire after killing me and turn it into a livable Kiyoshi. The speculations I have harbored are voiced, yet I feel calmer than expected.
And you want to annex Chaosy to make it the cornerstone of your reign.
Yeah, that's true.
See, I told you we were a perfect match.
Yes, we are! I also realized that my thoughts about why he saved me were unnecessary. Similar to how I want to kill him, he wants to kill me. So he won't let me die at the hands of others. Ah. How long do we have until we're enemies?
It won't be long.
I do not want to be enemies.
When the time comes, I look forward to it overturning the cosmos itself. There are no dragons in this world, but we can become dragons.
This Crimson Night seems to have ended. It's just time for Sylus and me. We help each other stand. Under our feet, our shadows sway and stretch in the distant firelight. They overlap. Even so, I can still clearly distinguish his shadow and my own from their outlines. I really like this card. Anyway, 10 days pass. My visit to Kiyasi has ended, so Sylus and I part ways at the Ward Point. I return to the Empire, but his spaceship doesn't head back to his homeland. I know that Kiyasi won't just watch from the sidelines and supply weapons in galactic wars now. Before the countdown to our enmity begins, I occasionally communicate with Sylus after court is adjourned. Is the collection team I sent to Kiyasi useful? The Empire's research department has been developing a batch of anti-corrosion equipment. I thought it would be perfect to send them to you for testing.
Using this equipment to collect Erythra stones is convenient. But this is enough. The team doesn't need to stay in Chaosy anymore.
As he speaks, a notification appears in the interface's lower right corner. It's a request from the guards at the Imperial border regarding the repatriation of the collection team personnel. The Empire's technology is second to none in the cosmos. I only wanted to support my fiancé's homeland. Did you, though?
Only the two of us are in this comms channel. You can stop pretending. Ordinary collection teams wouldn't be as well trained as these people. I'm not unaware of your plans that involve Erythra stones. Do it more covertly next time. Maybe then you'll actually fool me.
Oh my god. I glare at him and in the call. She just dropped the call in his face. At least the informants I planted in Chaosy haven't been discovered. Really? Are you sure though? During this time, I frequently receive gifts from Sylus. Each a memento from a different planet he's visited. Delia's snow-white crystal sand, Farrell's thorn-covered flowers, Case's winds. I repeatedly check to confirm that these things are just gifts and nothing more. Another call. Okay. If I were to give you
If I were to give you
it's
intel,
him, not me.
I wouldn't use these baubles as cover. Is receiving gifts from your fiancé an unbelievable thing for you, Your Majesty?
It's not like we're in an actual romantic relationship. Of course I would be surprised. Over the comms, Sylus gestures as if to flick my
You should start getting used to it from now on.
Okay, my forehead, not my...
Before we become enemies, our marriage alliance should continue for both our sakes.
Okay. But I do not want to become enemies. Did I mention this? Okay. What Sylus doesn't know is that his gifts are accompanied by countless reports about him during court.
Chaosi's former sovereign Rogray has been on the run for several days. Currently, Sylus is leading forces to annex every galaxy that sheltered and supported him.
Okay.
Your Majesty, Chaosi continues to expand. Considering their access to the Erythrostone weapons that Sylus possesses, the threat is immeasurable.
Yeah. Okay.
Your Majesty, there have been sightings of Zinlai and Rogray on the same planet. They're recruiting mercenaries. We've tracked them down. They established a military base in the Lorne Galaxy. I'm afraid Zinlai is preparing to attack the Empire.
We kind of expected this.
Your Majesty, Sylus has become synonymous with destruction throughout the cosmos. You should annul your engagement with him.
I don't want to.
Otherwise, the galaxies that support the Empire will feel a sense of betrayal.
Your Majesty.
Enough. Enough! Okay. I close my eyes and rub my temples. Zinlai and Sylus, both of them are ticking time bombs. If Sylus chooses to invade the Empire while Zinlai stages his rebellion, instead of waiting, it's better to make the first move. I'll intercept Zinlai in advance. Rogray can be used as a hostage to challenge Chaosi. Here are my orders. Gather the most elite soldiers from our military. We shall prepare a suppression campaign against Zinlai and Rogray. No one is to catch wind of this.
Understood. But Zinlai's military base has anti-radar systems that block all detection methods. I'm afraid...
Don't worry, I have another way. It isn't until nightfall, when the garden's shadows slant into the Great Hall, that the strategic discussion about the campaign finally ends. Just as I am about to leave, the strategist's voice rings out behind me again. It's like a persistent ghost pursuing me.
Your Majesty, please announce the annulment of your engagement with Sylus as soon as possible.
Stop pressuring me.
Otherwise, the Empire's relationship with other galaxies will be difficult to maintain.
I know what I'm doing. Having spent a full day at court, my mind is coated with fatigue. After slowly washing up, I spread out Chaosi's topographical map on my desk. Enter. My secretary is probably bringing me the midnight snacks. I'm used to this routine and don't look up. Amid the rustling, soft hands gently resting my shoulders and...
It's very late, Your Majesty. You should rest.
And begin to slowly massage them. Who is this nobleman? Why are you touching me? State your purpose.
What are you talking about, Your Majesty?
Speak now or else you won't leave this room alive.
Your Majesty,
After sputtering meaningless syllables, he finally stammers out a sentence.
I heard you wanted to annul your engagement with Sylus. I consider myself no worse than him, so I decided to recommend myself.
What? Exactly what? Snapping out of my confusion about what was caused by his bewildering words, I brush away his hands, cover the topographical map, and turn to him. In that case, enlighten me. What can you bring me by being my fiancé? Resources? Connections? Hot looks? Hot looks? Dude, are you like as hot as Sylus? Because no, you're not. I don't think so. I smile as I look at him from head to toe. You're not going to tell me it's your face, are you? Oh my god, MC, you are freaking brutal. Oh my god, I love my MC in these cards. I love my MC. I want to become her. She is the coolest ever. I'm not sure if I misheard, but there is a familiar chuckle outside the window. Sylus is here! Why is Sylus here? This is insane. There are guards everywhere.
It's just.
He wants to say something, but the laughter outside suddenly stops. A thread-like red mist drifts into the room. The rest of his words are stuck in his throat. The low gurgle is like a cry for help. However, the owner of that power doesn't give him a chance to open his mouth. My savior. In the blink of an eye, the man's body entangled in red mist. Wait. What happened to the dude? Folds. In an extremely disheveled manner, he's thrown out of my room. In his place stands someone whom I haven't seen for many days.
Despite the fact we've been apart for so long, your judgment and taste are still normal. That's something worth celebrating.
And you, I didn't think you would throw caution to the wind. There are guards outside, yet you managed to not make too much of a commotion. Did you bring what I want? The magnetic field around the outer edge of Chaosy can disable almost all systems. Rogue Ray's anti-radar interference isn't an exception. I asked Sylus to bring me a chip that could simulate the magnetic field's characteristics. Did you? He walks into my room, his gaze sweeping over the area where the nobleman had been several times. He fidgets with the ring on his finger. Following Sylus's gaze, I look at my bare ring finger. I took the ring off before I washed up.
Since when were you so careless, Your Majesty?
I'm not careless. I'm just...
If you're going to put on an act, you need to commit. That explains why a lowlife like him found an opportunity.
Hello, life. How are you so sure, Sylus? You're acting strange. He takes another step toward me, his fingers sliding along the edge of the table. The ring I had temporarily placed there falls into his palm.
Do you want to call off our engagement?
I don't. I swear I don't. I promise you I don't. The unexpected question catches me off guard. I didn't expect Sylus to care. Just as I'm about to tell him the truth, I change my mind. Are you concerned? I reach out to lift Sylus's chin. I smile as I expose him. I see. You're jealous. But what can I do? You have a terrible reputation. This union doesn't benefit me whatsoever. Sylus's arm tightens around my lower back as he lifts me, takes a step, and pins me against the wall. I am loving this.
Then let's take this chance to restate our terms again.
Yes.
No matter how voracious your appetite is, no matter how grand your ambitions are, I'm the only one who can satisfy you in the cosmos.
I am saving this. You're acting strange. His kiss interrupts me. His familiar sin traps me between the wall and his embrace. Before I can even wipe away my teasing smile, he bites my lower lip. Sharp like a punishment, the tingling sensation reaches deep into my throat. The kiss is as fierce as a falling planet. scorching and burning hot. It seemingly melts away the distance created by those days without his touch. It incinerates my accumulated frustration and restlessness.
Tell me you have no intention of calling off the engagement.
You care about this? That's childish. Unable to find a few seconds to breathe, I tilt my head back and let his trail of gentle kisses fall on my neck. He continues to go down. Okay. He catches my fingers as I run them through his hair. They are enveloped in warmth and moisture. He slips the ring onto my finger once again. It now carries the warmth from his mouth. He pushes it to the base of my finger. This is really hot.
You can say my behavior has been unusual. When we were apart, I missed you. Every single day.
I missed you too. And I am also saving this. Oh my god. My body feels weightless as Sylus carries me to the soft bed. We fall together. Our legs and arms entangled. I take the initiative to close the distance between us this time. Yes! So freaking lucky. I know. I feel the same way. I do, Sylus. I swear I do. I caress his chest. His rhythmic heartbeat tickles my palm like a feather. A rhythmless beat pounds against my ears. Silas's embrace seemingly melts me into him and slowly consumes everything that I am bit by bit. Okay, you guys go easy. Soon the last trace of rationality burns. The world around us fades, and what remains of our senses, there is only each other's breath, touch, warmth, and scent. Mired in silken bedsheets, our consciousness drifts among the cosmos. Underneath the stars' radiance, our bodies are intertwined. I don't think about anything. I don't worry about anything. I only know that tonight, Sylus, who's acting slightly unusual, tonight, he's somewhat to my liking. Somewhat? Really, MC? Oh, it's finally morning. After a night of deep sleep, the sky curtain is working as usual. It simulates beautiful, tranquil morning light. I open my eyes. In my blurred vision, Sylus idly plays with my fingers. This is really cute. Ringed fingers are intertwined. The Empire's diamond and Chaos's erythrostone glimmer brilliantly under the dawn. Waking up to this face is a dream of mine. It's a dream of mine, MC, and I do not want to hate you anymore because I am so freaking jealous. Anyways, waking up to this face, now I understand why monarchs would skip out on attending court. Unable to resist taking a few more admiring glances, I only move when I am completely satisfied. I slowly free myself from this embrace. The guards outside will change soon. You should leave while they do that.
You're kicking me out as soon as you wake up?
That's not very classy, MC. Oh, this is really cute. Smiling, he gets up and gives me a chip while putting on his clothes. Just as I am about to take it, his hands moves to the side.
If you want me to help you, you should at least tell me why.
Ever since I returned from Kiyoshi, I have been thinking that the Empire's defense system needs an upgrade. The magnetic fields around Kiyoshi are natural forms of defense. They are worth studying. I lie with a straight face, sit up straight, and pull the chip from Silas's fingers.
In that case, I should ask you for payment.
Didn't you get that last night? He takes his belt from the chair and loops it around me. A slight pull brings me to his side.
You need to leave with me when I see you next time.
We're going somewhere?
Answer my question first.
Yes, I am. Yes. What if our relationship's different next time we meet? Oh, come on, MC, please. Sylus never agreed to spare the Empire from conflict, and I never said I wouldn't take action against Kiyoshi. Not to mention, I am currently planning a campaign. Sylus is included in my calculations.
Let's make another deal, then. Should that happen, our relationship will return to what it was when we first met.
Outside, the sound of footsteps from two groups of guards meeting as they change shifts resounds.
So what's your answer?
Yes, I agree. Yes, thank you, MC. I am afraid he and I will officially be standing on opposite sides the next time we meet. Oh, after parting ways with Sylus, I busy myself with the campaign's deployment and strategic discussions. 5 days pass in the blink of an eye. On the day of the campaign, I held a secret rally on the mothership before setting out. I gave a speech to those participating in this battle. You shall take part in a war that could overturn the cosmic order. You will become the authors of history, like the mighty dragons from those legendary epics. You shall be the architects of a new order. After today, the Cosmic Empire will continue to prosper. Passing through the warp point and arriving at Lorne, the scene before my eyes was beyond my expectations. Dangerous red lights from the approaching fleet flash, and every one of Zenlai's private soldiers has guns and blades embedded with erythro stones at their waists. Oh, even if he was allied with the former sovereign of Kiyoshi, it would be impossible for him to obtain a weapon supply of the scale. Only one person could provide these erythro stone weapons. Sylus, I don't think this happened. This is a misunderstanding just like the other cards. Anyways. The forces participating in the encirclement are only a quarter of the Imperial army. Faced with the erythro stone weapons, victory is almost impossible for us. When did he learn of my plan and decide to turn the tables on me? I promise you I didn't. You really are just like me. We are always merciless toward each other. So it's come to this. I know that if I were in Sylus's position, I would have made the same decision, yet anger still surges from my heart. I curse his name again and again. When you learned of my plan, did you feel the same way? I practically slammed the comms button on the mothership's console. All spaceships can now hear my voice. All units, stay calm. You are to follow my orders. Get into a defensive formation. Retreating is our priority.
Your Majesty, Chaosi's sovereign is targeting you. You cannot fall into his hands. Please, come with me. I'll escort you back to the Empire.
A massive explosion echoes from the upper levels of the mothership. The hull violently shakes. Another laser pierces through the mothership. It's brutally torn in half. I grab the general and lunge. We narrowly escape disaster. Listen to me. Call for reinforcements.
What about you, Your Majesty?
I am staying here. I will never let myself fall into Silas's hands. However, I want to stay here. I want to be a witness to Silas walking toward the future he desires. It's not Silas though, I'm telling you. Oh, this looks really cool. I can still hold on. The cool entrance. The coolest entrance of all time.
Are you waiting for reinforcements or the chance to give up?
Look how sexy he is. Threaten what? You're infiltrating the enemy. He's here to save us, you know? You owe me...
You owe me a life. Don't forget to repay me.
Oh, sorry. That's Sylus. Then let... Wait.
Are you afraid you'll be unable to pay me back?
Wait, she says then let go of me. Don't think you can take advantage of the situation on the side.
Are you afraid you'll be unable to pay me back?
Okay.
Now it's our turn to level the playing field.
Ah! This is really, really cool. Actually, the visuals are crazy in this card. This is really pretty. Did he just throw us? He's gonna catch us, right? He literally just saved us. That was so freaking cool. That was like... That was the hottest rescue I have ever seen. Oh my god, this is so cute. Look around. Are those your people?
I'm here to rescue you, Your Majesty. I wonder if the Empress still wants my belated assistance.
I want it, but I doubt you will help me unconditionally.
If you agree to stand by my side, my loyalty, my power, and everything else that's mine, it will all be yours.
Yeah, yes, I agree, yes. This is the best. This is the best proposal ever, guys. I love this. I love it. Oh my god, what was that, Kindled? That was so freaking amazing. The coordinates Sylus entered into the spaceship are for the third planet in a solar system. Covered in yellow sand, it drifts in the cosmos. Through the porthole, my destroyed mothership gradually recedes into the distance, along with that war where the tide of battle had turned. All of it fades away. Zenlai's army is annihilated by Sylus, and Rogue Grey has long since been captured. The victor is obvious.
I checked. Not a single person from your army died in Lorne. Do you feel relieved?
That's really nice. A blade spins out between my fingers, and I point it at Sylus. Explain yourself, Mr. Fiancé. Sylus smiles and takes a step back. He taps a holographic display behind him. and a fuzzy recording immediately begins to play.
Zinlai is Rogray's biggest supporter. Killing him was one of my objectives as well.
The former sovereign of Chaosi. He's no longer important. You can take him away. I can tell you everything. The galaxies he allied with, his hideouts. In exchange, I want to know the movements of the Cosmic Empire's current Empress. I want the Empire's throne and the head of the woman currently sitting on it.
Okay.
There's no conflict of interest between us. We can be friends. My army needs Erythrostone weapons. With your assistance, defeating the Empire will be effortless.
Unease rises deep within me. I turn off the recording. You used my plans to make a deal with Zinlai. Sylus, I could have sworn I told you to let me know when you're going to use me as bait.
Pretend you're me for a few seconds. Would telling you about my plans allow you to profit from the conflict?
I am momentarily at a loss for words. The answer would most likely be no, but I keep that to myself. When did you find out?
I knew from the beginning.
He smiles, holds up 2 fingers, and waves them in front of my face.
I've been watching you. It's like how you planted informants in chaos.
And you thought that they were not figured out. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you should be speechless. You should hate yourself right now, MC. The spaceship glides past brilliant star clusters and destroyed asteroids. It gradually approaches a sandy yellow planet. That planet is called Earth. It's said to be the birthplace of all dragon-related legends. He takes my hand and leads me toward the deck. We step onto the boundless yellow sand as if we have landed on the softest page of a legendary tale.
Humans left this planet behind for hundreds of years.
Oh.
It was alone in this corner of the cosmos. Until we arrived. Maybe we'll become legends on this planet tomorrow. Like dragons.
Let me tell you, Sylus, that you have become legends already. The Empire won't fall because of one defeat. But Chaosi's power continues to grow stronger with each passing day. A delicate balance was achieved between the Empire and Chaosi. The Empress and that sovereign maintained a relationship between the 2 galaxies through their political marriage alliance. When their interests align, they are partners with perfect rapport. When their interests conflict, they become ruthless enemies who show each other no mercy. The entire cosmos holds its breath and waits for another clash between the Cosmic Empire and Chaosi. When that time comes, the universal order will shift. It is said that this is what Empress Elena of the Cosmic Empire and Sylus— wait a second guys, my cat is here. Empress Elena of the Cosmic Empire and Sylus, Chaosi's sovereign, hope will happen. 418 years later, they welcomed such a future. But that is a story for another time. Wait, but did they live for 418 years? Excerpt from the Never-Ending Cosmos. Should we do the bad ending? Sad ending? I don't know. Where we will, I think, decline Sylus's hand in marriage, I guess. Wait, but I wanna know, like, do they live for the 418 years? Dude, they're not humans, I think. In these cards, right? Where's the... Yeah. I will choose the other thing and do the other ending. Okay. I'm just gonna fast forward. Hi Sylus, we are meeting for the first time.
Did you choose a color that matches me?
Wait,
It's time to receive our blessings.
is it? This is the one where we
This
choose,
isn't.
right?
If you want people to notice something's not right, well, you're free to push my hand away. You're already regretting it. This marriage of convenience. Do you still want to do it?
Oh, right. Okay, so, back out of the engagement. His tempting words are like a fiend's offer. I re-examine all of my decisions up to this point once again. He's not wrong, I am an empress. Why do I need a political marriage to achieve my goals? Are you implying it's unnecessary? Even if I were to walk out and announce that our engagement has been annulled, no one would question me. I push Sylus away and step back. My stance couldn't be any more obvious. Surprisingly, Sylus' smile doesn't disappear. It's as if he had already anticipated this. He steps aside and opens the door for me.
You may do as you please.
Announce annulment. I don't like the bad endings. Many years later, as the war in the Allure galaxy drags on without reaching a conclusion, I often recall that distant afternoon when I annulled my engagement with Sylus. Did his smile mean I walked into the trap he had set? Was everything part of his plan? I am not sure, but I believe that it must have been the case. In the cosmic year 649, Elena, the sixth empress of the Cosmic Empire, announced the annulment of her engagement with Sylus II, sovereign of Chaosi. We can almost say with certainty that this was the beginning of the war between the Empire and Chaosi. The Empress and Chaosi sovereign spent their entire lives locked in opposition. With their passing, it's difficult to trace the original reason for the war. Fragmentary records suggest that even before their proposed marriage of convenience, Empress Helena intended to annex Chaosi. Meanwhile, Sylus had plans to conquer the Cosmic Empire. The desire for conquest burned more intensely than romantic desire. From this perspective, who could say they weren't perfectly matched arch enemies? Are they not schemers who used the ambition to constrain fate itself? Elena and Sylus, a century-old empire and emerging forces, a union that never reached a joyous fruition, and a war that never found a resolution, excerpt from the never-ending cosmos. Actually, the bad endings are really bad. It's just like the Catch-22. It was really bad, especially for Sylus. Anyways, oh my god, this card was a different thing. Okay. So we're done. We are done. Guys, I really liked this card. I am gonna like do a video about like the whole thing and just mention you know, my thoughts about every card, but so far this stands, I don't know where it stands. I already have watched Caleb's and Zane's, and I like all three. Like, I like all three the same way. I don't know, I like them, but I think I like Zane and Sylus, and then Caleb's. Like, I like all three so far. These are great. Tell me what your thoughts are about Primordial Chaos. Did you like this card, guys? Because Sylus was hot in this. It's always hot, but this one was and MC was really cool. Tell me your thoughts about Sylus's card, guys, from the Throne of Eris, and I'm waiting to hear what you think about this. So this was my playthrough for Primordial Chaos. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like and subscribe if you do like my videos, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!